Just fresh off UFC Atlanta, one of the strangest moments of the night came in the fight between Rodolfo Bellato and Paul Craig, and it ended in total confusion. During the first round, Bellato was standing over Craig trying to land punches. Then he dove into Craig's guard, and Craig threw an illegal upkick that caught him hard. Bellato dropped back and looked dazed, but then the replay hit. What the camera showed looked strange. Bellato looked directly at the ref as he started to fall, almost like he was checking to see if the fight would be stopped. Then as he hit the mat, his eyes closed like he was out cold. That led to a storm online with many fighters and fans accusing him of faking the knockout. Justin Gaethje tweeted, "Biggest flop in MMA history." Even Chris Weidman weighed in texting, "What the heck? Was that a legit flop in the UFC?" Paul Craig responded after the fight and was surprisingly honest and responsible about the incident.
Yeah, you know, a few people have messaged me regarding this and they're saying that it looked a bit floppish, like he was maybe hammering it up. Maybe, like, I don't want to think any fighter is looking for an easy way out in this sport. We're all fighters, we're all in the UFC, the pinnacle of our careers, and we're looking to put on performances. But I can see where people are looking at it and think it looks a bit floppish, like he's maybe taking a dive. I don't want to think that, but I'll need to watch it back. It's raw at the moment. But when I spoke to him, he seemed pretty compos mentis. He was like, I don't know what happened. You know what? It's my fault as much as it is his fault. This is like, we shouldn't be looking to persecute him if he's taking the knee. It wasn't illegal.
Meanwhile, Joaquin Buckley nearly missed his second UFC main event. And no, we're not talking about a late takedown. We're talking about Buckley literally not being allowed inside the arena before his fight. Just a couple of hours before the main event, Buckley posted a video that showed him and his team outside the State Farm Arena in Atlanta. They were trying to get in, but security wasn't having it. Things got more awkward when Buckley told security that he was the main event fighter, and they still didn't recognize him. Fans online couldn't believe it. A UFC main eventer having to explain who he is at the front door? Eventually, Buckley and his team walked around and found a different entrance. He made it inside, but man, not the pre-fight energy you want when you're about to step into the octagon.
Arena right now, we're running a little late, we're running a little behind, but you know, pretty much way. Hey, bro, I'm the main event. This is crazy. Hey, but we outside though. I'm the main event. You know what the golden dot was? Yeah, we just gotta get to him. Can somebody escort us or something? Yeah. Sure.
The UFC couldn't take us to here, so we had to walk here ourselves. Now they're not letting us in. We're the main event.
They can get somebody that Mike. Right, yeah. Mike. Alright, y'all figure that out for me. Can we give somebody our number? Let me stay right here, man.
They're not letting us in at the moment.
Yet again, bro, we gonna wait. We gonna do what we need to do. But we here, man. Like I said, ain't nothing gonna stop us, man. Y'all gotta get me in the building, straight up. Let's go. This is the first time a fighter had to run up to the arena, make sure that he didn't miss out on this.
But once inside, it didn't get any easier for Buckley. Across from him was a version of Kamaru Usman that fans hadn't seen in years. Focused, fresh, and fierce. The former welterweight champ turned back the clock and used his classic wrestling to shut Buckley down completely. Buckley's dangerous striking was barely seen. Usman took him down, held him there, and controlled the entire fight. This was Usman's first win in over 3 years, and it looked like he never left. After the fight though, he was hit with a call-out, and not just any call-out. Belal Muhammad, who recently lost the title shot to Jack Della Maddalena, tweeted right after the win saying, "Congrats, see you soon." But when Usman was asked about it at the post-fight press conference, his reaction was purely cold.
So I think I know what you're going to say, but Belal Muhammad quickly tweeted, "See you soon." I know your eyes are on a title fight, but if the UFC comes to you, that's also a pretty big fight. Former champ for former champ, a lot of backstory. Is that something you would entertain if the UFC, came to you about it?
Who is it?
Belal Muhammad.
Who's that?
Former welterweight champion Belal Muhammad.
Next.
That got a quick response from Belal, who immediately tweeted saying, "The guy that made you cry on your podcast." But Usman's not looking back. He wants gold again, and he made that crystal clear.
Let's be honest, I'm the biggest in the division. And this is about entertainment. The UFC is an entertainment company. You want to make the biggest fight. It's going to be the winner of JDM and Islam. If Islam pulls that one out, former pound for pound, current pound for pound. Who doesn't pay for that?
Do you think Usman should get that title shot, and against whom? Jack Della Maddalena or Islam Makhachev? Let us know in the comments. Again in UFC Atlanta, Rose Namajunas reminded everyone she's still a threat. After a tough loss to Erin Blanchfield, many wondered if Rose still had the fire. And she gave a solid answer by winning against Miranda Maverick in the co-main event. Rose looked composed and sharp, showing off her experience. At the post-fight presser, she talked about what's next. She added that she leans more toward Alexa Grasso because of her experience and championship background, but also said she matches up well with Natalia Silva too.
I mean, there's Natalia, there's Alexa Grasso. Yeah, I'm kind of blanking right now. And I just, I also fought Menon. So, man, any of those girls, anybody that's in the top, 5 or whatever, that would be awesome. And yeah, if something crazy happens and I'm deserving of a title shot, I'd love that as well. But, I want to be deserving. So whatever it takes to get that. Yeah, I think either of those girls, they're and Alexa has the experience, as far as like the title fights and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I would say leaning more towards Alexa would be a little bit better of a matchup for me, but Natalia, I think I match up really well with as well. I just have to be very smart and have a good game plan.
Elsewhere on Saturday, Biggie Boy was back in a big way. Rozenstruik Rozenstruik made his debut at Jon Jones and Mike Perry's new fight league DBX 2. And let's just say the man came with bad intentions. Fighting for the first time since being released from the UFC, Rozenstruik looked like he had something to prove. His opponent was a lesser-known Brazilian named Victor Cardoso. The result was an explosive second-round knockout. One clean shot ended it all. It was one of the cleanest KOs of the night and reminded fans that Rozenstruik still has serious power in those hands. And then things got spicy again. Jon Jones was cage-side, and when asked about fighting Tom Aspinall under the DBX banner, Jones didn't shut it down.
Magic number to get you back. If you come to Dirty Boxing, you'll find out tomorrow night.
Joe, what do you think of Francis being at the UFC tonight?
I think Francis is going to be at Dirty Boxing tomorrow night. So guys, make sure you guys come.
Who would you prefer, Francis or Tom?
Whoever comes to Dirty Boxing.
So you're saying if Tom went to Dirty Boxing, you'd fight him?
Yes.
With that said, do you think we shall see Jon Jones defending his belt against Tom Aspinall in the cage soon? Let us know in the comments. And that's it from MMA Lad. If you liked the video, please be sure to subscribe now and turn on the notification bell in order not to miss out on daily updates in the fight world. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.